I think you'd feel more alive if you had a girlfriend. Oh, but I guess a dorky nerd like you wouldn't be popular, huh? Shut up. She's gorgeous. Wait, she's totally my type. Does such a beautiful woman exist in this world? I'm Sogo Hasegawa, just your average office worker at a publishing company. As you can see, I'm the quintessential gloomy nerd, and my dark aura and overly serious personality make me an easy target. I sometimes get extra work pushed onto me, but honestly, it's also a chance to learn, so I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Hey, senior, it's not even the rainy season, yet you're still so gloomy. Are those mushrooms edible? You go straight home every day without stopping anywhere. What's the joy in your life, senior? I think you'd feel more alive if you had a girlfriend. Oh, but I guess a dorky nerd like you wouldn't be popular, huh? Shut up. He's Yosuke Sekiya, a junior colleague. He just transferred to our department, and he's already looking down on me. Sekiya is polite to superiors, clients, and popular colleagues who are beneficial to him. But he looks down on people like me, who are plain and inconspicuous. I guess I'm also to blame for not being able to talk back.
Sekiya, I finished the documents you asked for. Please just take a look to confirm.
Huh? Oh, just put it over there. So, what were we talking about? Oh, right, about how your life is devoid of excitement, senior.
Wait, isn't that guy, also a new hire like Sekiya? Shouldn't he be a little more respectful?
He's fine with that kind of treatment. And please, don't call it casual. Call it laid back.
He's fine with it? Doesn't he realize he's admitting to being careless?
Huh, senior. I bet you're trying to change the subject because you don't want to talk about your girlfriend, huh? I see right through you.
That's not...
Yeah. Sorry for bringing up a sensitive topic.
I'm almost a complete novice when it comes to romance, but it's not like I've never been in love. Actually, there's someone I'm interested in.
Thank you for always coming by. It's hot, so please be careful.
She's the owner of my favorite deli. She always recommends dishes. And I think her manners and small, considerate words are wonderful. Thank you. But because I'm a gloomy nerd, I couldn't say anything again today. If only I could at least make small talk. She's staring at me. I wonder if she thinks I'm creepy for coming here every day. Is something... excuse me. I couldn't stand her direct gaze and quickly left the store.
Senior, I'll give these to you.
Movie tickets? And it's for that heavily advertised romance movie. Are you sure?
The section chief gave them to me, but I don't feel like going. Oh, and make sure to tell me what you thought of it. I want to report that I went to see it.
You just want to look good, huh? Well, thanks. I'd never want to imitate him, but sometimes I envy his resourcefulness. I got movie tickets, but I don't need two, and I don't have anyone to go with. But I know he'll nag me if I don't go. What should I do?
Did you forget something?
I'm sorry, that's not it. She probably thought I was still deliberating even though I'd already bought my groceries, so she came over to talk to me. Actually, an acquaintance forced movie tickets on me. They told me to tell them what I thought of it, and I was at a loss. It's a movie called Love Koi Strategy.
I know that one. I was just thinking about going to see it.
If you'd like, would you like to go with me? I happen to have 2 tickets. And just like that, We exchanged contact information and decided to go to the movie this Saturday. Her name is Nanako Kanzaki. She's 25 years old, 3 years younger than me. The movie was unexpectedly touching. I cried without realizing it, and I'm kind of embarrassed, so I wipe away my tears so she won't notice. You must be hungry. Shall we go eat something? Huh?
I'm going to the restroom.
Oh, wait. Have a nice trip? I guess she was holding it in. I decided to wait in the lobby for now. But even after 20 minutes, she doesn't come out. I was worried, but I didn't think it was appropriate to contact a woman who was in the restroom, so I could only wait.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Are you okay? Are you feeling unwell somewhere?
No, well, my contact lens fell out. It took me a while to put it back in. I never expected to cry this much at the movie. I'm glad I brought them.
Since then, we've been going on several dates and have even started dating. We're both indoorsy, so we often relax at home, savoring our happiness. It feels like a field of roses is blooming only around me, wondering if my unrequited love could really come true. Since we started dating, we've been contacting each other every day. Is this what it's like to have a lover? I'm so happy that I can't help but smile sometimes. I think I can get off work on time today, so I'll stop by the store.
Okay, I'll save your favorite for you.
Thanks. I can't wait to see you.
Hasegawa, sorry to bother you during break. Do you have a moment?
Yes, I'm coming now.
Why is Senior so happy?
When I was called by the section chief and left my seat, Sekia, making sure no one was watching, slowly tapped on my phone. What was displayed there was...
What? Wait, what?
It's a two-shot photo I took with Nanako the other day. I set it as both my lock screen and wallpaper.
She's gorgeous. Wait, she's totally my type. Does such a beautiful woman exist in this world? She's too good for that frumpy nerd. Is it money? Did he pay her to date him? Huh. Or maybe it's just his delusion. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, I'll follow them and expose the truth. Nerds, your delusions have gone too far. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to date this beauty.
I had no idea he was thinking such things behind me while I was talking about work. As promised, I stopped by Nanako's place on my way home from work, and we were chatting in front of the store.
We're sold out for today, so I was thinking of closing the store a little early.
Then why don't we go eat somewhere? There are a few places I've been wanting to try. I think you'll like them too, Nanako.
Sure, I'll get ready, so wait a moment.
Oh, if it isn't Senior. What a coincidence to meet you here.
Whoa, you startled me. Why are you here? Sekia's sudden appearance from behind made my heart jump. And I thought his house was in the opposite direction. It's too suspicious to be a coincidence.
I had some business around here and... oh, I spotted a super beautiful woman.
Sekia was clearly acting as if he recognized Nanako from the beginning. Could he have found out that I have a girlfriend and followed me?
Is she an acquaintance of yours, Senior?
She's my girlfriend.
Huh? Such a beautiful woman? No, that's not possible. Hey, isn't this guy a super gloomy nerd? It must be boring to date him, right? He barely talks at work, and I'm sure a cheerful guy like me would be much better. I'm totally confident I can make you happy.
Sekia puts me down while subtly promoting himself. There was a part of me that lost confidence, wondering if she would be taken by this good-looking and cheerful guy. But
Yeah, why don't you go on a date with me sometime? I know better places than this guy.
Huh? Don't you remember? I'm Nanako Kanzaki. We were in the same class in junior high.
Kanzaki? Kanzaki? Huh? Kanzaki? You mean that Kanzaki? The one who was a gloomy nerd and looked like a Japanese doll?
You used to make fun of me all the time. I can't believe you're Sogo's junior colleague. You're still judging people based on their appearance. You're such a child.
it turns out they were classmates in junior high school. From their conversation, it seems Sekia used to bully Nanako about her appearance.
Ha, I almost got tricked. Makeup is amazing, huh? You look like a completely different person. How many hours does it take to create that face? If you cry, do you have to redo it all from scratch? Are you happy dating a guy with a fake face?
I remember when Nanako rushed to the restroom at the movie theater before. Maybe she wasn't telling the truth about her contact lens being out of place. Maybe she really went to fix her makeup.
Senior, you've never seen her real face, have you? It's seriously bad. Look.
She's cute.
Huh?
I just said what I thought, but both of them have their mouths agape.
What? Senior, can you see properly? Are you seriously saying she's cute after seeing this? If so, you're seriously out of your mind. Wait, this is too funny.
Sekia, can you see properly? There's no one else with such a simple and kind face.
Yeah, but the gap with her makeup is.
Isn't that because the original material is good, so the makeup looks good on her? As a result, she's cute.
Sogo, you don't have to praise me so much.
So, it turns out you two gloomy nerds are perfect for each other.
Huh? You don't get it. You don't get Sogo's good points at all, Yosuke. Sogo, you know, he comes to buy groceries every day and carefully chooses what to buy, and that's just so adorable. He spends like 10 minutes totally stressing about it, but he always ends up buying the same things. And the gap between that and when he answers work calls, that's also the best. A man in his late 20s in a suit is the best. Thank you for the moe.
I guess that's why I felt like I was being stared at several times before we started dating.
What's she talking about? Fake face? I can't believe this.
Being hit with Nanako's explosive gushing, Sekia couldn't take it anymore and fled the scene. Apparently, his personality has been like this since long ago. I never thought I'd learn about Nanako's past in this way, and I was filled with regret. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It must have been something you didn't want to remember.
No, I rather think that I am who I am now because of that time. And I'm relieved that you know about my bare face, Sogo. I knew I had to tell you someday, but I was also dreading it.
Her face looked somewhat relieved as she said that. Even so, she probably wouldn't feel good about me being involved with Sekia. So, I decided to only talk to him when absolutely necessary. But the next morning, when I arrived at work, it was a bit noisy. Did something happen?
It seems Sekia mistakenly sent the uncorrected version of the advertisement designed to the published in the magazine to the printing company. The sample book arrived from the party just a little while ago, and that's when it was discovered.
Isn't that the one that's supposed to be released next month?
That's right. It seems the confirmation email from the printing company arrived a long time ago. But he apparently didn't check his emails properly.
I was surprised at this unusual mistake for him, who cares so much about his boss's evaluation. That's because, as far as I remember, Sekia hasn't made any obvious mistakes since he came to this department. Excuse me. Another employee hesitantly raised his hand. It was Saiki, right? One of the guys who started working here at the same time as Sekia. I remember him often coming to Sekia and handing him something when Sekia was making fun of me. I was doing this work at Sekia's request, but I became overwhelmed with my own work and the work he pushed onto me. And I made such a basic mistake. I'm really sorry. Apparently, Sekia had been offloading all the nitty-gritty work onto his peers to free himself up for the glamorous jobs that would get him promoted. The atmosphere in the room turned icy.
I didn't push it on him. You were the one who was so persistent, saying you had nothing to do and wanted to help. You said you'd do it yourself, but you forcibly took the work from me. What are you talking about? Don't lie. Didn't I make the documents for you this time too? I told you to check it, didn't I? I thought that at this rate, the day would end with just a back and forth of I said it, you didn't say it, so I stepped in between the two arguing. Let's just focus on solving this problem now. Saiki, I'll vouch for your story later. I definitely saw you handing Sekia the documents with my own eyes. Wait a minute, Senior?
First, let's all contact other printing companies. The top priority is to arrange for the number of copies to be printed by the magazine's release date. The list of printing companies is compiled in a file, so I'll share it immediately. I was worried that I might be resented for giving orders so authoritatively, but everyone was so cooperative that it blew that away. It seems that the trust I've gained by working diligently and helping with requests is paying off here.
Hey, I didn't make a mistake. It's true. He's trying to push it on me.
While everyone was desperately covering for Sekia's work, he was of no use. No matter how much he spoke, he was treated like air by those around him. He just stood there alone, like a ghost that no one could see. If he had shown even a little bit of remorse and tried to work here, he might have been accepted a little.
Why are you, a gloomy nerd, being more assertive than me? Don't act like you're taking advantage of my predicament to raise your stock, you gloomy nerd.
I've been thinking this for a while, but you keep calling me a gloomy nerd. Do you think you're a popular guy? It's strange to care about such things even after becoming a working adult, and I don't think Sekia is a popular guy. I think a truly popular person is someone who is open to everyone and treats everyone equally. I don't think they would ever say bad things about people or ridicule them, like you do. If Sekia were a truly popular guy, the people around him would have rushed to help him in a situation like this. The fact that they didn't means that the other employees besides me didn't approve of his personality of judging people by their appearance, and his attitude of fawning over people who were beneficial to him. If you're not going to work, can you please just sit quietly so you don't get in the way? Everyone is putting their own work aside to help you. Don't you appreciate that?
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
It seems he finally realized how he was being seen. Even Sekia doesn't seem to have the guts to act arrogantly in this atmosphere. He ran to the toilet as if escaping. He should have changed his heart here and helped. How high is his pride? Well, I guess this is what happens when you get lectured by someone you've been looking down on as a gloomy nerd. With him gone from the scene, everyone was finally able to get to work. As a result, we were able to find a printing company that would cooperate with us. And we were able to arrange for the books to be ready by the release date. Sekia, who had a habit of judging people by their appearance and looking down on them based on his own standards, was an adult who couldn't apologize sincerely. I felt like this incident made me realize the importance of humanity once again. The morning after the commotion, when I came to work, it seemed he had calmed down a little and realized he was in trouble. So, he was smiling and trying to get on his boss's good side.
Chief, I went to see the movie you gave me the tickets for. It was a romance movie, but it was full of full-blown action scenes. And the scene where the protagonist defeats the enemy at the end was...
Sekia, you didn't watch the movie, did you? I heard you gave the tickets to someone else. The content of the movie is also completely different, and you went out of your way to hear only the impressions and pretend you went yourself. I wonder if you've been taking credit for other people's work like this all along.
No, that's not.
That's enough. I understand your personality well enough. Get back to work. Oh, and the upper management wants to talk to you soon.
Meeting? Wait a minute, Chief. This was a misunderstanding.
After the troubles at work settled down, Nanako and I went on a one-night, 2-day hot spring trip.
Please don't say you can't do it after all. I'll get mad if you call me a Japanese doll.
You're cute, so it's okay. Besides, I'm your boyfriend, so I'm the only one who gets to see your bare face, right?
I've always been told I'm plain or gloomy nerd, and I could only be confident in myself when I was wearing makeup. Even when I had boyfriends, they always dumped me when they saw my bare face. But thanks to dating you, Sogo, I've finally come to like myself as I am. Thank you.
I've said it many times, but I fell for not only your appearance, Nanako, but also your thoughtful consideration. And the beauty of your inner self. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I'm a lucky man to be dating you, Nanako. I learned through this series of events how foolish it is to judge people solely on their appearance. I chuckled to myself, thinking that Nanako's ex-boyfriends had missed out on a great opportunity.
Hello, Brittany here. There is nothing wrong with wearing makeup or not wearing makeup. It's all about how you feel and your confidence. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!